All right, welcome back to the download with Ben and Kendall. I'm Kendall.
And I'm Ben.
And this is where we talk about music and all things pop culture from a holy perspective.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a request. Someone wanted to know some other examples of drop-offs in the music industry because I talked about Stacey Rico last time.
Right.
Kendall, who do you wish, or like who's a drop-off example that you can think of that you wish hadn't dropped off?
Gosh, somebody that dropped off that I wish didn't drop off. This is in the Christian music industry.
Okay.
It was Britt Nicole.
Oh, Britt Nicole dropped off?
She did. But I guess she's kind of coming back.
Okay. But there was like a
She
lull.
dropped off. Like she was gone. I don't know what she was doing.
You don't know why?
Maybe family. I don't really know why,
Okay.
but I mean, there's no telling.
Do you remember Fifi Dobson?
It sounds
That is like the most
familiar, but I
obscure
don't know.
Reference. I just blew my own mind thinking of that name. Fifi Dobson.
that?
I like know nothing about Fifi Dobson, but I think she still does music, but she
Okay.
dropped off in terms of just like, she had these like, I think she had like 2 hits, or like moderate hits.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I felt like she was kind of like a rock punky
Okay.
pop girl.
Yeah.
And then she just disappeared. I don't know.
Sounds a little familiar. It's so funny because when you say drop-offs, what came in my head were people that dropped off but came back.
Okay.
So you
like
think
who
about
else?
Avril Lavigne,
Yeah. Well, do you know why she dropped off?
because she's not the real Avril Lavigne.
Wait, that is so funny that you say that. Because there's a whole conspiracy that she was replaced by a body
Yeah.
double.
Yes. I don't know.
I don't think that's true.
Believe that, but it's suspicious to me.
She got Lyme disease.
Oh,
She got Lyme
wow.
disease and it was like, I think from what I remember is doctors had a hard time. Like she wasn't diagnosed with Lyme disease for a while
Okay.
because apparently it's hard to diagnose because it could be a
believe so.
multitude of other things.
Right.
So I think she went a couple years
Just had to get right.
undiagnosed, but she was really sick with Lyme disease, which is so
Wow.
sad. I
Makes
love
sense.
Avril Lavigne. Her
Yeah.
debut album is like, it
Yeah,
holds up.
it does.
Complicated.
Yes, it was complicated.
I'm with you.
Mm.
Do you know the song Mobile?
No.
It's a deep cut.
No, I
Mobile
wasn't.
is
Yeah,
good.
I was all about
Mobile
the
is good.
singers.
Skater Boy.
No, is that the right one?
Yeah.
Skater
You was a
Boy.
skater boy, you that thing a little
Boy.
That's a bop.
Yeah.
I used to listen to that song on repeat.
Oh my
Actually, I
God.
think Skater Boy. Do you remember the Now That's What I Call Music compilations?
Yes. It was the.
It was like
Was it
Now
acronym?
89.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, she was. I think Skater Boy was on Now, and there was also. Oh my gosh, what is her name? Was it Birdie?
Doesn't ring a bell
Oh
for me.
my gosh, I think I just made that up. I'll remember later. Anyways, there was a really inappropriate song on that compilation, and
Oh.
I should not have been listening
Oh,
to it.
wow.
Like, didn't even understand what it was about, and it was right after Skater Boy, and I was just her Tweet. I think her artist name was Tweet.
Yeah. The black
Yes.
girl. Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I
Okay,
said, I said
I know her.
Birdie.
Yeah, I was like Birdie. Tweet. Yeah, because she
Tweets
did a song with
before
Missy
Twitter.
Elliott. I think she was produced by Missy Elliott.
Okay.
Timbaland.
Yeah, she had this song that was on that album,
Yeah.
and I think it, is
ooh,
That's the song. That's the song. Yeah, it's not appropriate.
It's so inappropriate. I don't
was
remember
listening
the
to that
words,
as a
but
kid.
yes, me too.
And then
it was on the radio.
And I think Aaliyah "Rock the Boat" was on that
That
album.
was so inappropriate.
I loved "Rock the Boat."
Me too.
And
The
I didn't-
video. The video.
Oh, the
was
video
amazing.
is a vibe.
Yes.
That boat that they're
Yes.
rocking.
RP, because that was the last boat she was like on.
Oh wait. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was the last music video.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay. So we also had a request to talk about
Oh,
music that isn't socially acceptable anymore, but like was
Yeah.
fine back in the day.
Yes.
And do you know what the first thing that comes to mind for me is
Okay.
R. Kelly's music, and I don't mean his music, but
Well, like,
like the
what
music
his-
he wrote.
Yeah.
So like "Where You At," Jennifer Hudson's song, I love
Love
that
that
song.
song.
And I'm like 99% sure it's
It's
nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
But I think she still performs it live, and she
Really?
kills that song live.
Really?
Yeah, I saw her. I think it was like 2018,
Okay.
and she sang that song. Actually, I think I saw her again a couple years later, and she sang it too. But she kills that song.
I know she does.
kills
I
that
know.
song. That's an
That's
amazing
one
song.
of my favorite songs
I love
by
Jennifer
her.
Hudson. Wait, okay, sorry, but like low key, Jennifer Hudson's music career is a bit of a drop off. Like where is
That's
the
true.
Jennifer Hudson album?
Jennifer, listen. Where you at?
Where are you at?
Where you at?
Because I want, first of all, I want a gospel album from Jennifer.
Yeah, we deserve that.
also-
That's how you're gonna redeem yourself.
I want a
You're
gospel
gonna-
album, but she also is kind of a dance hall queen because
Really?
there's that song. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. It's with, I think it's a David Guetta song.
Yeah, she
And
did do
she's
that
on
song
it,
with
and
David Guetta.
She sounds so incredible on a dance track.
Do you think she doesn't realize that?
I mean, I don't know, but like if she did like a little dance EP moment, like I'd buy it.
Come on.
I would buy it. It's not even just stream it. I would purchase it.
Come on, Jennifer. There you go.
And then I also want like a Broadway covers, like classics,
Ooh.
like
Well, especially, and she would have to
like
put
standards.
And I Am Telling You.
Oh yeah,
Of course, that would be on there.
yeah. Like if she re-recorded and I Am Telling You.
Jennifer Hudson's way.
Jennifer
my
Hudson.
God.
If you haven't seen Jennifer Hudson sing live,
Yeah.
she is required to see live. Her
Zoo.
voice gets into your bones.
It
Like
does.
it is incredible. The first
Yeah.
the first time I saw her, this is gonna sound like a flex, and I don't mean it to sound that way. I saw her with Robin Thicke. She did a tour with Robin Thicke. Like
What a tour.
And I was backstage with Robin Thicke.
Okay. Okay.
I had like these like meet and greets.
Okay.
So we were with Robin Thicke, and then
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden, me and my friends heard her voice like through the walls.
Wow.
Because we were like below the stage. We were not
Oh,
backstage,
okay.
like below it.
Okay.
So we're below. So we start running up to the
Wow.
theater because it was like some theater in St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
Because her voice was literally like coming through the walls, like because
Wow.
it's that booming.
Wow.
And she was singing One Night Only,
One night only.
but it was like the ballad version, and then I think it
Oh, that's
switched
a-
to like the up tempo.
Yes. I know exactly
think
what you're talking
that's
about.
like how my
no,
memory is.
You're
remembers
absolutely
it.
right. Because I'm pretty sure I've seen a video of her singing that
Yeah,
song
she was like walking up
like
these
that.
stairs.
Wow.
But anyways, it was like this iconic moment because we were like running to hear her. But every time I see her, like she makes me cry. Like,
Really?
yeah, she sang this song. The
Wow.
last time I saw her, it was like an outdoor venue, and she performed this song. Oh my gosh, what is that song? I think it's a Stevie Wonder song, but I don't remember the name of it. But it was the accompaniment was on a harp, so it was a harpist. And they were playing the harp, and she was singing, and it was just so beautiful. I just
Wow.
started sobbing.
Wow.
She just has the most incredible
She
voice.
will
Like
do
you
it.
need to see her live. Like, have
Wow.
you seen her live?
I've never seen her live.
Kendall.
It's so crazy because I have not seen a lot of like just like secular artists live.
Okay.
And I've wanted to like so much, of course,
Okay.
to just see them,
Okay.
hear them. But
Wait, what were we talking about?
we were talking about the drop offs.
Oh,
But
yeah.
also we need to talk about
music that's like
music
not acceptable
that's not
anymore.
acceptable. Yeah, that's what
you,
we were
Because
on.
you said cater to you last week.
Yes. Yeah, cater to you is not acceptable. The girls were going crazy. The women were
Oh,
going
wow.
crazy
I didn't
last
know
year,
that.
2022.
Okay.
They were just like, I can't believe we're listening to this. I can't believe we thought this was good. I don't know. It's a toss up. I mean,
Okay.
it is what it is.
What
But,
else? Like, what other music is like that? I kind of can't think of anything that's like. been
well,
a
I
scam?
thought about it. Not really music, but if you remember Mr. Rogers,
Yeah.
and in his show, I had saw a clip not too long ago where, like, in his show, he's teaching kids how to do certain things, how to be, how to act, and stuff like that.
I
And
loved
so,
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, back then, he was telling them there was this. It wasn't really a song, but it was kind of like a little, I don't know, little bop that he was kind of coming up
Okay.
with. But he was speaking,
yeah.
and he was like, "Well, I'm going to tell you about boys and girls." And he was just like, "Well, girls do this. Like, only girls can have babies, and only boys can do this." And he was kind of like helping kids understand their roles, like in their gender and stuff like
Okay.
that. But now jump into 2023, you know, that can be super controversial because not everybody has the same understanding of gender roles.
Right.
And like, so since there's so much fluidity, that could be controversial in itself.
Were
which it
people
shouldn't.
talking about that on Twitter or where?
Yeah,
Okay. Do you use Twitter like a lot?
I do.
I do too, and I
usually
need
get
to.
on-
I like need to stop.
I know it's not.
Twitter's a bad vibe.
It is. I mean, I'm usually on there to see what other people are saying about stuff.
Same.
And I mean, it's funny. Usually,
There's some
most of the
funny
time,
stuff on Twitter.
there's really funny stuff.
But there's a lot of like, it's either really funny or it's really negative and
Mm-hmm.
depressing.
Yes, because they're literally talking about people trying to tear
I
people
know.
down.
Yeah.
So that needs to be redeemed.
I need
for
to.
real.
I honestly need to get off Twitter. This is me publicly declaring that I need
know.
to delete my Twitter.
Here you go.
It brings me down. I like
Really,
notice
yeah.
like if I don't go on Twitter, I am in a much better mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been days where I'm like so busy that I don't have time to jump on my phone, and I'm like, wow, I didn't get on Twitter and
Yeah.
like get bummed out.
Well, maybe we could both do that. And anyways, I don't even have a big following on Twitter, so like, what's the
Oh yeah,
point?
no one follows me.
So
Are you kidding?
why
Like
am I on
yeah.
there?
I'm
I'm-
not. I don't even really tweet.
I'm giving so
I
many
just like
people my
like
attention for
things.
what. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I retweet.
There's an account I follow that has really beautiful images that I love. I like wish I could just bring
Yeah,
that
we can find it somewhere else.
account somewhere else. Yeah,
We
right.
can find it somewhere else.
That's true.
But yeah, there's that.
I feel like we should talk about Raven Simone because
that
Raven was a
time.
Disney queen.
She was, and
We the reason I bring up Raven is because we were talking about her. We lived together. We were talking
Yeah.
about her the other night,
Mhm.
and we were just like, Raven is like, she was a Disney queen. I
She
mean, the Cheetah
was.
Girls is incredible.
yes,
I just
It
learned
wouldn't have
this
been-
from Christy Carlson Romano's podcast
Right.
that Raven wasn't even
Shout out
supposed
to
to
her.
be the
The
lead
lead,
of
yeah.
That's So Raven,
right.
but
It
because
wasn't
she
even
was
called that. So Raven.
yeah, it wasn't even called That's So Raven, but apparently she was so funny that she just became
Yes.
became the lead.
Snatched that role up.
Yeah, she is so funny in that role.
she is.
She
Like,
had me and my
was born
sisters,
for that.
yeah, crying,
Yeah.
laughing.
She's
We thought she was so funny. Yeah,
So,
it was so, and they would zoom in on the eye. Oh,
you know
so-
what? Can I say? I feel like sometimes that's like Christians in church on Sundays, or especially when like they
like
see
having a prophecy or like a vision.
yes. Oh, and don't look in the dudes that are like, you're gonna be my wife. Oh my gosh, dude! Please,
That's so
please.
funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that
Ooh.
feels like. You know, like,
And it's also
I see
accurate
that.
too because she would have a vision, but then she would think it was one way,
Right.
But then the vision was like her, like everything, they messed up everything, and that's
Yes.
why the vision happens, or like,
Right.
or the vision ends up being like not what she thought it was going
Exactly.
to be. and,
She
like,
doesn't have the whole
yeah,
context.
she doesn't have any
Come on,
of the
somebody.
context.
It's important
You
to
need
have. You need the context.
You need the context.
So maybe sometimes instead of you immediately trying to prophesy, immediately trying to,
oh,
maybe we just need to sit down and we need to pray and we just need to sit with it. You know, let it marinate. Let
'Cause
some things unfold.
because you're saying apparently people do say like you're supposed to be my wife, like
Yeah,
they just
straight
go up
up.
to people.
Straight up.
Yeah,
And
that's a
I just
lot.
don't think that's okay.
Has anyone ever told you that you're supposed to be my husband?
No.
For a second, I thought you were
And
going to
if-
say yes,
N-
and I was like,
now,
well, what?
can I say something really quick though? There's something close to it though.
Okay, what?
I literally like kind of almost made this pact with a best friend a long time ago that if we don't both get married at a certain point, we're gonna marry each other.
Okay, I feel like I made that pact too, actually, with like 3 different girls.
I'm just gonna let y'all know that no.
That pact.
That pact
it doesn't
is
hold up.
dead.
That pact
Oh,
is
it's
dead.
dead. It's dead. It's dead. God didn't tell me nothing about that pact. No, it's dead. And I just have confidence that he's leading me a different
Wait, you just
path.
reminded me of another pact I made, which was with my friend Brittany. Her name is not Brittany. Her name is just Brittany. Brittany was the name of the Britney Spears lookalike on Fairly Odd Parents, by the way. Do you remember that?
Really? I do remember. That's hilarious.
But we were like, oh, if by the time we turn 30, if we haven't gone skydiving, we'll go together. And I am 34 and I have not gone skydiving.
Yikes.
And I don't know if she has. I mean, I haven't talked to her
Oh, she gonna
in
see
years.
this podcast.
I want to go skydiving so bad. Would
Really?
you skydive? I feel like that's a no.
I'm gonna have to pray about it.
I want to go
about it.
skydiving so bad.
Jeez.
I love adrenaline.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
let's wrap this up, right?
yeah, let's wrap this thing up.
Okay, download. What's your download of the week?
Oh man,
what
what
do
you
you,
ask me first?
I mean, you can ask me.
okay, what's your download for the week?
My download of the week
Uh-huh.
is the Whitney Houston compilation album "I Go to the Rock" that came out
okay.
in I think April of this
Okay.
year. It is. Have you listened to it?
I have not
It's-
all of it, but
Okay, so you
Most.
haven't listened to it.
right. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so amazing.
Uh-huh.
Like it's my favorite Whitney Houston album.
Wow.
I mean, even though it's like technically not really one, but like
Right.
all of these gospel songs. And then there's, I think there's 3 or 4 new tracks when she's like 16 or 17.
Yeah.
And she sounds
I've heard some
young.
of those. Yeah.
Like, and
she
she
don't
sounds
sound like herself.
No, she sounds like a baby.
Yeah.
But like amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
For sure.
But it's so powerful. What a powerful album. Also, like, shout out to I Look to You from her last
Ooh, I
album.
look to
That's on the
you.
compilation.
Yeah.
And that is such a powerful song.
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Most definitely.
That song is so
Yeah.
powerful. I was like sobbing listening to it.
And you know, even at that time, her voice was different than it's been before, but it
But
was still so.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can't think of
It
the
still had
word.
it. She
Yeah,
just has an
she had it.
anointed voice. Like when
Yeah.
she sings, it brings me closer to Jesus. Like it
Yeah,
makes me want to open my Bible.
Yes.
And like she has a little bit of testimony on the album too. Like she wasn't
That's
afraid
good.
to talk about God.
No.
She was like she's
Mm-hmm.
I mean what like she's the voice.
Absolutely.
I haven't heard a voice that's done what her
Like
voice
that.
does to me.
No.
Also,
think
shout out to When You Believe, the Prince of Egypt duet with Mariah Carey.
yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
that's on the compilation, but
Mm.
I just love that song. I wanted to bring that
Yeah,
up.
we're gonna have to get to those two one episode because that's
oh yeah, I could talk
that's-
about Whitney and Mariah
yeah.
for
Who had no
days.
competition. They weren't
None.
competing,
No.
but man, we needed more.
Yeah.
My download of the week will have to be Colin Matchak, the IG covers.
Ooh.
IG covers volume 1 or whatever it is. It's so good, y'all.
It's so good.
Yeah, Colin is a pop artist. Yeah, he's a pop artist and he's local to Nashville now. He was based out of Chattanooga, but he's in Nashville, Tennessee, and he's just doing pop the right way.
Yep.
The right way.
Yep.
It's really dope. And so y'all should go check him out. He's just really dope.
He's amazing.
Yep. But yeah.
Cool. Well,
So-
thanks. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Check out the Download by Bennick and Dale playlist on Spotify and Apple Music. Make
Mhm.
sure to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube.
Mhm.
Follow us on Spotify. We release a new episode every week,
Yeah.
and we just talk about stuff.
We just talk about stuff and we hope that you are entertained.
Yeah. Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
See you next
thank you.
week.